In the mid-1980s, the city of Benin in Nigeria was full of life. Markets crowded, taxis honking, children playing. But behind the noise, fear spread across the nation. Everyone whispered one name: Lawrence Anini. He was known as the Law, a self-proclaimed king of the underworld. Anini and his gang unleashed a wave of unprecedented violence, robbing banks, hijacking vehicles, and terrorizing citizens with ruthless efficiency. His brazen acts challenged the very fabric of law and order. Police officers were targeted, and the government seemed powerless against his reign of terror. The nation watched, gripped by a chilling saga of crime and impunity. The hunt for Anini became a national obsession, a desperate struggle to restore peace and justice. This is the story of a man who held a city hostage. Before the terror, before the legend, there was Lawrence Anini, a simple taxi driver navigating the bustling streets of Benin City. His early life offered no hint of the darkness that would soon consume him. But the lure of easy money, the promise of power, proved irresistible. Anini abandoned his honest trade, drawn into the shadowy underworld of organized crime. He began with petty theft, hijacking cars, a stepping stone to greater atrocities. With a ruthless crew assembled, Anini's ambition knew no bounds. They struck with brutal efficiency, robbing banks, their brazen attacks sending shockwaves through the nation. Police convoys, once symbols of authority, became targets. Even government funds, transported with supposed security, were seized on the open highways. Anarchy loomed. What made Lawrence Anini different? It wasn't just the violence, it was the sheer audacity. Anini mocked the very institutions sworn to stop him, leaving behind chilling letters that taunted the police. These weren't mere notes. They were declarations of war, challenging authority and sowing widespread panic across Benin City. Newspapers, gripped by the unfolding terror, quickly gave him a chilling nickname: the Law. This wasn't a term of respect, but a stark acknowledgement of his reign. He acted as if he was above every law, every rule, dictating terms from the shadows. Each letter amplified the fear, turning a criminal into a psychological tormentor, paralyzing a city and humiliating the state. The very fabric of daily life began to unravel under Anini's shadow. Banks in cities like Benin and Wari shut down early, their vaults sealed against the looming threat of his gang. Fear became a constant companion for ordinary citizens. Whispers turned to widespread belief. Anini was a phantom with eyes and ears everywhere. Rumors solidified into conviction that he had police officers, even high-ranking officials, on his payroll, feeding him vital intelligence. This betrayal from within deepened the public's despair. With each successful heist, each brazen act, the legend grew. Ordinary Nigerians began to believe the unthinkable. Lawrence Anini was truly untouchable. His reign was a chilling testament to unchecked power and pervasive fear. In 1986, Anini's crimes grew so bold that President Ibrahim Babangida demanded answers. He turned to the Inspector General of Police and asked, "My friend, where is Anini?" The question shook the nation. Anini's reign of terror had escalated beyond comprehension, his brazen attacks mocking the very fabric of law and order. Public outcry reached a fever pitch, demanding an end to the chaos. The president's words were not merely an inquiry, they were an ultimatum, a direct challenge to the state's authority. This presidential decree ignited a desperate, nationwide manhunt. The hunt for Anini transformed from a local police matter into a national obsession, a critical test of Nigeria's resolve against an unprecedented criminal threat. The country watched, gripped by a chilling suspense, as the full might of the government mobilized against its most notorious enemy. For months, the name Anini echoed with dread across Nigeria. His reign of terror, marked by audacious robberies and brutal killings, had made him the nation's most wanted man. An unprecedented manhunt, a relentless pursuit spanning cities and jungles, was launched to bring him to justice. Then, in December 1986, the net finally tightened. In the heart of Benin City, the elusive criminal mastermind was cornered. The air crackled with tension as law enforcement closed in. A fierce gun battle erupted, shattering the night. Anini, the notorious godfather of the underworld, was struck. A bullet found its mark in his leg. The reign of terror was over. He was captured alive, a pivotal moment in Nigerian criminal history. The capture of Anini marked the end of an era, bringing a tense nation a collective sigh of relief. The terror that gripped Benin City could not endure indefinitely. Justice, though often delayed, finally caught up with Lawrence Anini and his ruthless gang. Anini's capture captivated Nigeria. His subsequent trial became a national focal point, a desperate quest for truth and accountability in the face of unprecedented violence. After rigorous legal proceedings, the court rendered its verdict. The weight of evidence against Anini was insurmountable, his atrocities laid bare for all to see. In 1987, Lawrence Anini was tried and sentenced to death by firing squad. His reign of fear ended, but his name remains one of the darkest chapters in Nigerian crime history. His story serves as a chilling cautionary tale, echoing through time. This isn't just another story. It's a chilling Crime Chronicles exclusive you need to see now. Don't wait. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications immediately. On TikTok, follow @Crime Chronicles for more dark, unbelievable crime stories. You absolutely can't miss our next shocking reveal.